What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I am back today to give you guys a review of the Nike SB Dunk Low Pro in this Phantom and Hyper Royal colorway. So this is a brand new colorway of the Nike SB Dunk Low, which is releasing just in time for the spring and summer season. So these have been trickling into skate shops over the past few weeks, and they're releasing on the Nike Sneakers app in the US on April 24th. So these retail for a price of $115 US or $150 here in Canada. And the official colorway for this shoe is Phantom, Hyper Royal, and Malachite. And this is a colorway I was very eager to get my hands on. Even though this is just a general release colorway of the Nike SB Dunk Low, there's no special collaboration attached to this, but it's just a very fresh, very summer ready colorway that really caught my eye. So diving into the details of this shoe, as we start things off with the toe box, according to the Nike.com description, this is supposed to be a blue colored nubuck, and it feels extremely soft, very buttery to the touch. When you run your fingers across it, you can see the changing of the colors as you brush the nubuck back and forth. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have a phantom colored overlay which to me felt like suede. And in real life, this phantom color is a very light gray. We also have these phantom colored layers covering the eyelets, and then beneath this on the mid panel, we have more of that blue colored nubuck, and then stitched on top of this, we have a malachite or green colored suede swoosh, which really stands out and pops against the blue and off-white colored backdrops. Moving downwards, we have more of that phantom colored suede, which wraps around the bottom of the heel, and then we have more of this on the top of the heel, and embroidered across we have Nike branding in green. In terms of laces, so this pair comes with two different lace options. The standard lace that they come with is an oval shaped lace, and this is done in this phantom color. But if you want to give the shoe a little bit more pop of color, they also come with a secondary oval lace. This one is done in this malachite or green color instead. Underneath this, the tongue is your traditional padded Nike SB Dunk tongue. It's covered in a blue colored mesh, and on the top of the tongue we have this tag with Nike SB Dunk Low Pro branding. The interior of the shoe is covered in this white colored mesh liner, and this being a Nike SB Dunk Low Pro model, we have additional padding around the back Achilles area of the sneaker. And then as far as the insoles go, so these come with a foam padded insole. It's covered in a green colored mesh liner on top, and we have Nike SB and Air Zoom branding pressed onto the heel. And this being a Nike SB Dunk, we have a Nike Zoom Air unit which is attached to the heel of the insole, which helps with impact protection and shock absorption. So the upper of these dunks sits atop this solid rubber cup sole, which is painted in the sail or off-white color. We have this contrast green stitching which covers the entire midsole, and then as far as the bottom goes, so the outsole here is done in this gum rubber finish. We have this circular pivot point on the forefoot, and in the middle we have this green colored exposed wedge of foam. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about how these fit, to me these fit pretty much like any other Nike SB Dunk Low. So I personally prefer to go up half a size because my foot measures as a true size 10, but they are a little bit more on the wider side. And in my experience, Nike SB Dunk Lows fit a little bit more snug. So to give my feet a little bit more breathing room, I like to go up that half size to a size 10.5. If you have a narrow or normal width foot though, I know a lot of people that go true to size in their Nike SB Dunk Lows and it fits them perfectly. So whatever size you normally wear, just go with that same size for this shoe. And if you're new to Nike SBs, again, if you do have a bit of a wider foot, you might feel more comfortable just going up that half size. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel like any other recent Nike SB Dunk Low, which in my opinion is really not that comfortable. These are technically a performance sneaker meant to be skateboarded in, so because of that it feels a lot more flat and firm. You're gonna have more of that ground feel, which makes sense from a skateboarding perspective, but if you're looking for a comfortable soft cushion sneaker, this is definitely not it. And even though there's Zoom Air in the heel of the insole, I pretty much can't feel it whatsoever. So for an everyday casual use sneaker, it's gonna be okay. It's just not a shoe or silhouette that I find to be particularly comfortable. Finally, in terms of the quality and craftsmanship, so first off, the material quality I was pretty impressed with. Especially for the price point of $115 US, I thought the materials on the upper felt pretty nice, which all feel extremely soft to the touch. And in terms of the build quality, it wasn't anything outstanding, but it wasn't bad either. There were some very minor issues throughout the build of the shoe. Some of the panels seemed a little bit crooked from one foot compared to the next, but again, there was no major complaints that I had about this pair. So like I just mentioned, for the price point you're paying, I think this is a very solid pickup. So with all that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet, I'll lace them up for you, and I'll show you guys how these look. All in all, this is a no fuss, no hype colorway of the Nike SB Dunk Low, which I think is a great pair to wear in the upcoming spring and summer months. I love the color combination of this shoe. I love how vibrant and vivid these blue colored panels are, and it contrasts so strongly against these phantom colored overlays, and of course, the green hits just adds that necessary third color, which I think really brings it all together really well. And I think as far as the resale goes on this shoe, it's pretty much non-existent. Maybe you're paying 20 bucks over retail. So that's great for anyone that struck out on these on the retail level and you're forced to pick these up on the secondary market. So leave your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about this shoe? Were you able to grab these from your local skate shop? Or did you pass on them because you're just not feeling the colorway? Either way, leave your thoughts down below and let's talk about it. And as usual, if you guys enjoyed this review, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, check me out on X at sean.go spelt out, and visit my website at seango.ca. So thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way. Appreciate the continued love and support, and I'll catch all of you in my next video.